return the second time. But let me say this, when he returns, okay, he's not going to return looking like this man right here. Now, even the white man doesn't believe in this, that the Lord looks like this. But you simple-minded Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans believe sincerely in your heart and earnestly in your heart, and you wish and you hope that he looks like this. I'm going to say something about you Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans. You hate yourself, man. You have a lot of self-hate. That's why you don't agree with the fact that the Lord is actually a black man. That his Father, the Heavenly Father, okay, the Most High is a black guy. And all the angels are black. You won't believe in that because you're filled with a lot of self-hate that the white man taught you since birth. All right? So now, the reason why we're here is to erase all these phony images from your minds and teach the truth, that this is not right, and you can never find this in the Bible, ever. If you can find this in the Bible, please present it to us, and we'll close our Bibles, and we'll never do shows or speak ever again. But I guarantee you will never find this image in the Bible. Now, this man is an actual man that lived during the Renaissance period. His name was Caesar Borgia, all right, which we have the history on that. Everything we say we can prove, which a lot of you people out there in the churches cannot, like this phony image. Now, this man is Caesar Borgia. Okay, second son of Pope Alexander VI. He was a child molester, a homosexual, and he committed incest with his sister Laquisia. All right. Now, what can you say about that? We have our proof. Now present us your proof. All right. Read on, brother.
Okay. It says, for what if some did not believe?
Right, for what if some did not believe? Because the majority of you people out there do not believe. You believe the Roman Catholic doctrine. You believe the Christianity doctrine. You believe the Jehovah's Witness doctrine. You believe the Islamic doctrine. The Seventh-day Adventist doctrine. Now let me say this. All these doctrines and philosophies, okay, and religions that you're believing in, don't you know that the top men of those religions are all witches? And all those religions were founded upon witchcraft and by witches and warlocks? Don't you know that? The main leaders of those religions are Freemasons, and they're with the Illuminati. The Illuminati, which is a secret society that controls the world, led by a top family named the Rothschilds. They control all those religions. And all the religions have a 501c3 charter, which means all religions and churches are bought and paid for, lock, stock, and barrel, by the state, by the Illuminati. So all you phony pastors out there, okay, you phony preachers and deacons out there, and you Jesuit priests that are out there, okay, get ready to be chased and hunted by the real men of the Lord, all right, the Israelites, all right. So prepare for that day, and that day is going to be a terrible and awful and cruel day unto you, because you have lied against the word of the Heavenly Father. You have blasphemed, and the Lord said that all sins could be forgiven, except what? Except what? The sin of blasphemy. And this is blasphemy. And this is an idol. This is an idol that must be destroyed. Okay? Read on.
It says, shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
Right, shall your unbelief, you people out there in TV land, shall your unbelief out there make the faith of the Heavenly Father without effect? Because you don't believe, does that mean the Lord is not going to come back as a black man to destroy and to enslave you white people out there, you crackers out there? Or to kill 2/3 of his own people, you so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans out there? Is that not gonna happen because you don't believe? Hell no. It's gonna happen. And that's exactly what we're teaching right here. And these are the words of the Heavenly Father. Because you people out there are not right. And you will never be right. And you will never come into the kingdom of heaven. Because you're not right. Okay? The kingdom of heaven belongs to the Israelites, 12 tribes, the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. Okay, as you see in the sign. All right, read.
God forbid.
The Lord forbid. Meaning all the words that the Heavenly Father has spoken in this book will come to pass. Whether you believe it, like Ripley's believe it or not, whether you believe it or not, all these words will and shall come to pass. And you know what else? All the curses that are written in this book shall come to pass unto you, you people out there, you sinful, degenerate people out there, you niggas out there. I'm talking to you niggas. All right? And yes, I said the word nigger. What does the word nigger mean? Look it up in the dictionary. Something that's dark, all right, something black, something evil, something negative. And let me say this: there is no such thing as a black man on this planet Earth. That's why you hear us saying so-called black men. All right, for your understanding. Okay. If we ever come out and say a black man, it's for your understanding, so that you could get it. But really, the men of the Lord, or the Lord, the Most High, the angels, the prophets, the Israelites, they're all dark-skinned men, okay? Or so-called black men, so that you can understand.
Yes, quick scripture.
All right, read it, brother.
All right, Matthew 5 and start at 17. Mm-hmm. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Right, the Lord said he didn't come to destroy the law, okay? And everything that was written in the law about him. He didn't come to destroy the prophets, meaning all the books of the prophets and what they have written and the prophecies they've written and the prophecies that they wrote about him. He didn't come to do away with that. Because a lot of you people like to say, oh, you don't need the Old Testament anymore. You follow the New Covenant. The New Covenant, which is the New Testament. You don't even understand what that New Covenant is. To understand the New Covenant, you must understand the Old Covenant, right? So what was the Old Covenant the Lord made with the children of Israel, which are your so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans? That Old Covenant was the law of sacrifice. Whereas if a man had sinned, okay, the way he was able to be redeemed from that sin was he was supposed to get a sheep or an unblemished lamb, all right, of a year old, and sacrifice it, or turtle doves, or something like that, or rams, or something like that, whatever the Lord required for a particular type of sin. Now the New Covenant was what? The Lord coming, dying for the children of Israel to be redeemed from all their sins, because they came to a point where the Most High didn't want to accept those sacrifices anymore. Because you people, Israel, you so-called Negroes, West Indian, Puerto Ricans, ran that to the ground, and took advantage of that, of the law of sacrifice. So the Lord said, look, I'm not even going to deal with that no more. I'm not even going to listen to your prayers anymore. All right? So the Lord had to send down his own son to come and die for the people, all right? To be redeemed, so that Israel could be redeemed again unto the Heavenly Father, adopted, okay? By the shedding of the blood of the Lord, who you call Jesus Christ. All right? Read.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Right, so the law is still in effect. The only thing that really changed, or the only thing that changed, was the law of sacrifice. Now you got to render the sacrifice of your lips, okay? Meaning prayer. Now you have to render your sacrifice of your body, meaning doing the Heavenly Father's work. And how do you do the Heavenly Father's work? First of all, you have to learn his word, and then once you learn it, you teach it.
Yeah, you know who you are.
But you can't teach the word of the Lord without understanding, and a lot of you people out there do not have the understanding of the none of you people out there have the understanding of the Bible, but we do. So if you're going to learn anything, you have to learn from us. All right? We are the authority. The Lord has given us that power, that authority to teach this book. Okay? No pope, no imam, or anything like that could teach this book but us. All right? Read.
It says, I am not come, Slucky. It says, I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right. The Lord said he didn't come to destroy the laws and the words that the prophets have wrote. He did not come to destroy those words or those works, but to fulfill the prophecies that were written in the Old Testament.